Already 2 great guests. Bronco Mendenhall just finished with Glenn Kozlowski.
Well, 1.5.
Oh, no, for that reason,
kidding.
it was an elite interview, Jeremy.
I'm just kidding. Hey,
what's that?
we mentioned Johnny Linehan.
Yes, what did he tweet?
Okay, Johnny Linehan weighs in. He says,
reference to being a person.
Yes, stand by. I have to pull it up. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready.
Okay.
He says, it's official, I'm a person.
Oh, it's official.
And then he says, Jeremy Jordan and Spencer Linton, you two are elite at multitasking.
Thank you, Johnny Linehan.
Thank you.
Another Johnny joining us in Studio B right now, Jonny Harline, a man who can, quite frankly, shred on the guitar. Man, are you working on your music lately?
I'm always playing, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Well, amazing, of course. You know? That's what I do, is just do amazing stuff like that.
I do amazing.
I try.
We've been thinking about this. Beck to Harline is like the most, asked question of you, I'm sure. What's the TD catch that you like the most that wasn't that one that you had?
I think there's a few of them, I would say. Earlier that game against Eric Weddle, I felt like that was a tough one. I mean, he played perfect defense, and he was a very tough defender all game. He didn't guard me the whole game, but when he was on me, he made it tough, and he was in perfect position, and it just happened to work out on that play. I was able to get up a little bit higher, and I didn't catch it cleanly, which is once you don't catch it clean, you never know what's going to happen. But luckily, it tipped right down, and I'm sure right in the middle of the play, he thought that he had made the play on it, and I ended up being able to come down with it just in bounds. That for sure, to me, was a much more difficult and difficult catch, and that's what I kind of look at. I like to take the situation out of it, because the one at the end of the game everyone remembers because of the situation it was in and everything, but really it was not that difficult as far as just the the mechanics of completing it. So that one earlier in the game against Weddle was a good one. I mean, my first touchdown that game was also I liked a lot too. Catching over my shoulder. That's one of the difficult catches to make that people don't realize, because the ball's up in the air. You're looking back for a good 2 or 3 seconds, looking the ball up in the air, and then all of a sudden the last second it kind of just shoots in there, and you got to turn your head, get your head around, look it into your hands, and just that concentration. So that was one I liked as well. So. Okay,
I like it. The 2 touchdown catches before the catch.
Everyone forgets you had 3 in the game.
Yeah, there was a few in that game. Happy to say.
Now, what I do want to reference is that catch against Eric Weddle. BYU they had scored 24 straight. BYU was trailing 24-14 when you made that catch, and that kind of shifted the whole tide of the game again back in BYU's favor at that moment.
I mean, we were still kind of going back and forth, because I think they went back down. Did they go take? Well, I think we were still down when I made that play, and then we had to go score again to get ahead. Then they scored, and then it was the last touchdown. But I mean, everybody, and it's of course I'm happy to be a part of a play that everybody will remember for a long time. It seems like, and so what more could I ask? But at the same time, I kind of like I hope that people also remember that I was the type of player that. I really like to be able to make plays, when things weren't going so well, and make an impact play that's going to kind of change the momentum. Because, when I was playing, I kind of felt like everybody saw that way, and everybody, played that way. But come to realize, it's really not that way. And to be able to, be a playmaker, make game-impacting plays is something that's pretty valuable in football. And so that's what that's what I kind of aspired to be. And hopefully, in my mind, maybe people will remember me kind of that way as someone who would, come through in those times that we needed something.
Johnny, 2015 is, just 73 days away. What do you think is the schedule and BYU's your expectations for BYU this season?
I'm excited. I always am excited to see BYU play against, other top type of programs, and always am just wanting to see them do well. And, they have, just like at the start of every season, the potential is unlimited. So, but it's all a matter of, taking that potential and making it happen. And, they talked about it in the show earlier in the first hour about, all these exciting things that are happening. But I thought Bronco was also pretty clear, to really take it to that next level, they've got to win these games. You're not just scheduling these teams to go play them, just to play, but to really take the next step as a program, they got to go in and win these games. And so, and I really feel like Coach Mendenhall does an awesome job of having the systems in place to give the team the best chance to win. And at that point, it's kind of out of his hands, and the players need to go in and make these game-impacting plays that are going to allow them to have the kind of season that we all hope they do. So that's what I look for. Every game I watch, especially against more elite teams, is watching for guys that are stepping up to make these plays that are going to impact the game, in a hugely positive way for BYU.
Jonny, great to talk to you as always. If at any time you have any interest in playing football again, John Beck and Austin Collie happen to be playing north of the border, so just maybe you can go up there.
Yeah, well, I'd have to work out for about 2 years to get in that kind of shape, but we'll see.
Good stuff. Jonny Harline on BYU Sports Nation.